Hello, welcome. That's right, you. I'm welcoming you with open arms and gratitude for you making time to listen to episode 42 of Be Patient, Be Present, Be Joyful, the weekly, semi weekly audio blog slash podcast by Ryan M. Stanley, author of Be Patient, Be Present, Be Joyful, a first aid kit for the emotional bumps, scrapes, and bruises of life. Today's topic, or I guess today's title, I don't know if I have a specific title, so I'll riff on it for a minute. That's right, I used the word riff. It's basically, I'm calling it gratitude for the unknown. And so, this is right now, as of this recording, it is November 23rd, 2020. We are stepping into a week of Thanksgiving in a year of 2020, which you all know what that means for so many different ways. And so I've been thinking a lot about the unknown. And not only the unknown, but the value of the unknown and the ability to genuinely and authentically create gratitude for the unknown and to step into my life as a person who is utilizing the ability to be excited about the unknown to live a more present, generous, and exciting life. And I say that in the sense that, there are so many of us who want to have answers all the time and want to know where everything is coming from and when everything is going to happen and how it's going to happen. And to be honest with you, from after being a coach for 10 plus years, I think that need for certainty in so many different ways in areas of our life often creates a lot of stress and creates a lot of overwhelm and creates a lot of anxiety. And when you get to a place, in fact, I just recently watched a talk by Eckhart Tolle where he talks about spending some time with the Dalai Lama, and that was probably some interesting hang time to be a part of between the two of them. But one of the things he kept saying that he really loved about spending time with the Dalai Lama was that often people would come to him looking for all this wisdom and ask him all these different questions, and he would just say, I don't know. That was his answer. He didn't know. And it's not just that he didn't know, and I've used this a lot recently in my own life, it's that it's okay that he doesn't know. And so a lot of the time as I'm personally building businesses and kind of building my own brand and stepping into different areas of my life, especially in a year like 2020 when so much transition is happening all around us. And we're going through growth and we're going through intentions. And I know that I very much purposefully live an intentional life every day. I wake up, I decide who I want to be, I take notes on it, I create a list of who I intend to be physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I meditate on it, I create gratitude for the outcome. But a lot of the time, I don't know exactly how this is going to unfold. And when I've started to step into that, instead of needing to know how it's going to unfold, it does two things. One, it releases any pressure of having to have an answer. It also releases any pressure of me depending on anybody else in particular. But then, thirdly, I know I said two things, but here's a third thing, and I'm kind of combining those first ones together, right? The unknown itself is a gift. But the second thing is it allows me to focus more on me and focus more on who I want to be in this moment of now. It allows me to decide who I want to be in this moment and what I can do, right? So if we recognize that there are two co-creators in every scenario, I am one and the other one is life. It is the universe. It is the unknown. It is the depths of science and quantum physics that I have no true understanding of. And I saw a quote someone somewhere, a quantum physicist said, if you think you understood quantum physics, you don't understand quantum physics, meaning it's constantly changing, constantly growing. But the gist of it is that there's so many molecular things happening at any given moment. We are made up of energy, right? We're made up of atoms and energy. And in the middle of those atoms, there's a proton, neutron, electron, all those things. But in between all of that is just empty space. And of course, it's not empty space. It's energy, right? So there's just stuff that is not there. And so that is the unknown. People say what happens when you die. I mean, there are a lot of theories. There's a lot of, there are books. There's the Bible. There's all sorts of information that says that they know it. But you know what? Sometimes I'm completely happy with, I have no idea. I honestly don't know what happens when I die. And I'm 100% okay with that. And the more I step into that, and that it doesn't matter because that's sometime in the future. And what does matter is who I am right now. What happens when I live? What happens when I'm here right now? And there is, as I've said so many times, gravity, oxygen, sunlight. Create gratitude for the unknown. Like, it just the fact that I have the ability just to count on the unknown, and I can have faith. When you do that, you create a physical body that is, creating chemicals of joy and comfort. And that empowers you to be able to step into your greatness for today. Work on the things that are in front of you today. Decide who you want to be for yourself and for other people today. Take action towards what you believe will be the outcome that you desire. Create gratitude for that outcome as you desire it, and know what your responsibility is. And so by having faith and gratitude in the unknown, and obviously, by the way, I'm not belittling anybody's faith in God as a being, or Jesus Christ as a savior. That's for you, and if you want to have faith in that as well, or that's your thing, that is awesome and powerful, and I hope that it serves you. I guess my point in bringing any of that up is that sometimes, even though when we have faith in God and we have faith in Christ, or whatever your religion happens to be, there are some subconscious underlines of, well, am I following the rules of God? Am I following the rules of Christ? Am I good enough? Am I worthy enough to deserve whatever it is that I want that's on the end of it? Is he or she or anything really going to do it because I haven't behaved the way that I am supposed to behave based on X or what I was told or what I read? And whether you think all those things out loud or not, I guess you don't think out loud, but if you have those thoughts, they consciously, if you have them, or you just don't have them, but you have them subconsciously, it does, in my opinion, and I'm certainly be up for conversation with anybody who wants to discuss, shift how you step into your greatness. Right? Are you worthy? Well, the answer is, of course, you are worthy. You are made up of the exact same thing that everything is made up of. And if there is a God, if there is a Jesus, then they created Earth and planet Earth and everything that's on it. And it's all made up of atoms and energy. And you have been made by them as well then. And then you are this divine, magnificent love being. And, the question comes, are you stepping into this? I think this my podcast took a different direction, but it's also true. Right? So when we can step away from needing to have the answers, what's my life going to look like in a year? What's my life going to look like in 2 years? What's it going to look like in 10 years? Is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Let it be unknown. And instead decide, who do I want to be today? So as we step into this crazy end of the year and this Thanksgiving, a lot of lockdowns are happening again and people are kind of spending more time with their family, not sure what is going to happen, and there is a lot of uncertainty. At least what I'm going to do, I say my recommendation, so this is my recommendation to myself, and I hope that it serves you as well, is to create gratitude for the unknown. And start to be blessed by just the fact that there's so much unknown going on in all. You just think how large, just in general, the universe is. So there's so much unknown. And so when we stop needing to know everything and instead just decide who we want to be, if you want to know something that will serve you, like do some research on whatever it is that you want to accomplish and be the best version of yourself to get it done. Create gratitude for its outcome in advance. And be happy now. Be grateful now. Live on purpose now. Live here now. Embrace the unknown and know that it serves you. Let it go and know that your job is to create the design of what you want your life to look like and take action on it. And let the how, the unknown of the how, occur as it's supposed to. Because when we start deciding how it's supposed to be happening, and I stuttered a little bit on happening. I was caught somewhere between how it's supposed to happen and happening. But when we get caught up in how it's supposed to happen, we often, and this is an episode actually I think I'm planning to do next week, do what I call pushing on the pull door. And we're so caught up that it has to happen a certain way. But if all the gazillions of molecules and atoms that are all over the world are kind of trying to do it in a different way, and you're so focused with your thoughts and energy on having it one particular way, you're actually putting up blocks for it to occur the way that you want it to. I'm sorry, for it to occur the way it's supposed to. You're putting up blocks because you're focusing your energy and causing different molecules and energy to move into the way that they are responding to your thoughts. And for a deeper concept of this, you can check out the double slit experiment, which is a quantum physics experiment that changed a lot. It talks about how when we focus on things, they bring into life. It's not just this woo-wee law of attraction, craziness, as much as it's actual quantum physics and science. What you stare at, what you think about, will manifest one way or another. Which then again sounds the opposite of what I was saying, right? So if you just focus on it, will it occur? I don't know. I think yes is the answer. It's the how it will occur that we need to worry less about. And we focus with our physical energy, with our emotion, with gratitude, with love, with compassion for life itself and for the outcome itself. And we focus on that every single moment we have the opportunity to. That's when things start to fall into place. When we let go of the how and do our best to step into the why and the who. Why do I want this? Who do I want to be? I'll let the other co-creator take care of the rest. Anyway, that's what I have. It's Thanksgiving. I am genuinely and authentically thankful to you. Each day when I see these numbers coming in of the people downloading my episodes, I'm constantly blown away. I'm constantly filled with gratitude. It makes me grateful to the unknown that I've been put on this planet during this time for a particular reason, and to share these messages as I learn them in my own life. And so I hope that you are getting this for a particular reason. I hope this episode is showing up in your life today. Whether it be, I don't know if you see it now or if you're seeing it in the future. Take time to not worry about what you don't know. Be grateful for what you do. And what you do know is that you are here now. Do something about it. You are a divine being made up of all the exact same things that the sun and the stars and the moon and the earth are made up of. Act like it. And have an amazing Thanksgiving. Thanks for being you.